There just isn't a place for that in the workplace, right? There's just no room for any kind of conduct that would make anybody uncomfortable.
The Franklin County Sheriff was fired from the very same office he was later elected to lead. Tonight he talks with us about another county issue. Good evening. Thanks for joining us at 6 tonight. I'm Lauren Maloney. Sheriff Grismore, you just heard from, calls the dozens of misconduct accusations against John Lavoie disheartening. He says there's now a cloud over the work being done in the county. Grismore is, of course, dealing with calls to step down himself after being caught on camera kicking a detainee. He's been charged with simple assault. ABC 22's Matt Holderman spoke with Grismore earlier today. He joins us now live in the newsroom with more on his thoughts and his calls for Lavoie to step down.
Yeah, Lauren, that's right. Well, both men took office just this past February, and this reaction from Grismore comes after Lavoie brought his name up at the State House yesterday. Lavoie told me that he finds it funny that officials are talking about impeaching him and not talking as much about impeaching Grismore. But Grismore says Lavoie is just trying to divert attention away from himself.
It's very disheartening to learn of this kind of stuff going on.
That's what Franklin County Sheriff John Grismore had to say when he heard about the dozens of misconduct allegations against his county's state's attorney, John Lavoie. Officials with the Vermont Department of State's Attorneys and Sheriffs announced those allegations Tuesday, saying they include 2 instances of unwanted physical contact and repeated derogatory references towards his employees. The department asked Lavoie to step down multiple times, but he refused to do so, and they're now talking about possibly impeaching him.
There's so many great things going on in this county, and it's too bad that sometimes, there's these clouds that are, cast over all the great work that's being done.
A number of months ago, Grismore himself faced calls to step down as well when he was accused of kicking a detainee and was charged with simple assault in connection to that. Grismore also refused to step down, and Vermont lawmakers have also talked about impeaching him. In February, Lavoie actually testified during the Grismore impeachment discussions and brought that up again yesterday.
I think it would be the height of irony to impeach someone who testified in front of a committee about the impeachment of my sheriff.
But Grismore says Lavoie is just trying to distract.
That's unfortunate that he's going to try to deflect what's going on onto me, but it is what it is. You know what I mean? I like everybody else, is afforded a process. I'm innocent until proven guilty, and we'll kind of work through that.
Governor Phil Scott commented on the possibility of Lavoie being impeached, saying he's not sure if it'll happen or not, since legislators have not yet impeached Grismore.
Impeachment's a very high bar when you think about, what would prompt an impeachment. Usually criminal charges of some sort. I called on the sheriff to step down, and there were criminal charges against the sheriff. So they haven't moved forward on an impeachment there. So I'm not sure what they're going to do.
And yesterday, Lavoie also brought up the video of Grismore that was released months ago. You just saw it about a minute ago. He says compared to what was captured in that video, the misconduct allegations against him are much less serious. Live in the newsroom, Matt Holderman, ABC 22 News.
A lot of he said going on. Matt, thank you.